looky here, guys. I'm broke just before I was going to do it. I have this little thing in the way of my chair just so it's here. You guys will still be able to see my face, but just to let you know, I cannot see my own. So if I look over here at some point, or over there at some points, or just go like this, it's because I want to see my face. I don't know why. But here we have beautiful kind of slime. It's actually oobleck. So if you don't know what oobleck is, it's a mixture between corn flour / cornstarch and water. And if you're wondering how I got, yeah, and unfortunately this layer, if you're not careful enough, it shatters so bad. So like if I do it really, really slow, it goes into like slime. It's a very thick slime, but as you can see, it broke. Yeah. And just saying, guys, if you haven't seen my latest video, which I'll put a link right that corner or that corner, I can't remember which corner it is, or I'll put it on the screen right now. That was one of my Project Zorgo videos. So if you haven't seen that already, I suggest watching it, but I haven't uploaded since. And that's because school has started, and I didn't want to, and Project Zorgo didn't want to like go with and throughout because of school times, and obviously they don't want me to get distracted from school and all this stuff, because you know school comes first. Like that's like a known rule. So like, I did not drop it. Totally did not drop it again. Okay, anyway, back to the slime. I'll talk about that later and I'll do a weekly update, but not at the moment. Oh my god, it's shattering. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so sorry about this slime. I was attempting to make like actual slime because I've been seeing so many Sister vs. Bro. I'll put their links in the description box if you want to check them out. They are really good. Sister vs. Bro. It's amazing. They do a whole bunch of slime videos and creations on slime, and it's all so fun, and they always manage to get it right. They always manage to get slime right. And I have no idea how they do it. Like, yes, I get it that they use probably borax or something, and they use like Elmer's glue or whatever. But, yeah. I didn't have glue in the house, so I was experimenting and see whether I can make something else. And if you're wondering why there's like no sound in the house like there usually is, it's because no one's actually in my house at the moment. It's only me and myself. Me, myself, and I. So, and also, poor quality, guys. Hold on one sec. Watch this. Did that make it any better? It kind of did. Like, made it brighter. I've got a new light in my room, so now it's like really, really bright. So they like unbelievably bright. Shining like bright like a diamond. But anyway, back to the slime. So I was experimenting with a whole bunch of things, and I was so confused why nothing was working. At one stage, I actually tried wood glue, baking soda, cornstarch, and shaving gel. And believe it or not, it actually started foaming, like really badly, like it was about to overflow. I don't know why. I can't stop touching this. It's making my hand turn purple. It's actually kind of funny. That's the downfall about this. But, so I gave up again, and I resorted to my oobleck because I know how to make oobleck off by heart. Like, it's just cornstarch, corn flour, whatever you want to call it. Just not syrup. Don't do syrup. It's got to be the powder. And water. So I did that, and I made it to be like this. So like oobleck's always the one where you hit it or you break it really, really fast, and it breaks like crazy, and like you've already seen it. Like I don't even have to like break it really fast in order to break it. But if I do it really slowly, or if you put your hand in it slowly, usually it would sink in your hand, but as you can see, I solidified it, so it's all good. And as you can see, I'm going off to the side, but that's because I'm not used to not seeing my face, so. But as you saw before, you saw nothing. I can stretch it, and then it starts breaking. And like it's all like crinkly on here. But that's only because I put a lot of cornstarch in there, so it actually stuck together. So if you're wondering how I made it, I'll put a list in the description box most likely. And if I don't, I'll just tell you now. So what I did was got the bowl, and I didn't bother getting a spoon out. I already ruined the spoon. So I used my hands instead, as you can tell. Yeah, the table was really messy by then. It's so satisfying. Like, look at that. But, yeah, just made the normal oobleck. So most of it was cornstarch and only the tiniest bit of water. Mix it up. And if it's too solid, you just put more water in, slight amount, mix it up. And if it's too watery, you put more cornstarch and so on and so forth. Now, usually if you do that and you wanted to add colour, you would actually do that in the water and use food colouring. Now, I didn't use food colouring because paint does the job just as well. As you can tell, like if I do that, like you can see like it's like purple. That might not show up very well on the camera, but purple is literally up to here, and then the rest of my skin is like, no, it's all powdery on this side. And like really bad. So yeah, I used paint. I used blue, pink, and purple. I don't know why I used blue, pink, and purple. I think I was trying to make a galaxy one, but I definitely failed. So once I did that, I found it was really, really watery for some reason. Like, I don't understand why paint's so watery. But when I did that, I added a whole heap of cornstarch, and it came up like this. So I was like, oh yeah, this looks exactly like slime. Kind of. Like, I could pick it up, which was good. And I didn't want to just leave it like that because I was like, but it's not galaxy enough. Look, just broke it. It's not galaxy enough. So I put glitter glue / paint in it, and cheers maybe, sorry. And it went really, 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 really liquidy, as if it was pretty much water again. So again, I added more cornstarch, and then I added more, and more, and more. Then I had to add the tiniest little bit, not even smaller than this. I mean, come on. You can't get any really smaller than this unless you go like that. But, yeah, really tiny amount of water. And it came kind of like, it was like weird. It was like, it wasn't like this at all when I first didn't mix it in. So when I mixed it in, I was like, okay, yeah, it's starting to come. And as soon as I like started to do like kneading it, so I started going like that without it shattering all over me, because it wasn't shattering before. And I was like, okay, maybe this isn't a good idea, and just scrap it. But as soon as I took it out, I tipped the bowl over and I just put it out. It stayed like that. Kind of. It was like rounded, but it was like that on the table. I was like, what? It like stayed in my hand. It was really, really weird, and I like this. Oh, but yeah, magic. Like, yes, it's not slime, and you probably were thinking like, she made slime, probably because of the title, and like most of you know, I am not the best at making slime, as you can already tell, but most of you know my potential in making slime is making oobleck, which, as I said before, if you smash it, or if you like rip it apart, it just shatters, not really shatters, but it like tears, so it's like that, like completely in half. So I can put that back and it's exactly perfect. But if you don't and you do it slow, like I can still do it here. Like if I do that really slow, I just start sinking. Then I do that. It like has resistance, but yeah, it's magical. The only downfall about this, and I don't know why, but the paint's coming off on my hands. Maybe it hasn't like set or anything, Like, I don't want it to set, but I don't think it will just because of the water in it. And if you guys look at this, it's like all like shattered on the floor. I mean, just like look at all this stuff. This is the container I'm using. So if I go, yeah, okay, good. If I go like that, oh, I mean, yeah, it doesn't make like the ASMR sounds or anything, but it works. I mean, like, look at all these shattered bits. Yes, it's on carpet and everything. I'll tidy it up later. But, oh my god, guys. Oh, sorry. Wrong hand. But yeah, this is like the best thing I have to slime. And like, that did not work. Like, it's still in the container, like, it's still in the container. When I took it out beforehand, I was literally like using my feet to do it. Obviously, I was using both my hands. I don't know if I can get that. So like, I don't know. I'm trying to find out different places to put my phone just so it's like there. You guys see that? Yes, you guys can. Oh my god, I'm good at finding. My chair is like amazing right now. So I was like using my feet to like get it up, and like I would get out like half of it and then it starts shattering. I mean, just like look at that tear. I guess because I'm working it in, it's not like shattering as much. It's still shattering, but it's not like over shattering. I'll just put that down on my lid, and I would get the rest out, and it's still like stuck in there. Like, look. But look at that. Like, it's actually like molded to the container. I'm gonna put that back in just so it's out of the way. And I mean, I don't think Mum and Dad will be very pleased to hear that you have slime in the house or oobleck upstairs or something. I mean, who would like that? I mean, come on. Okay, guys. Seriously. Okay, seriously, I was just using this bit of my chair just then. And I was using here before. But come with me and we shall see. Okay, back in the bathroom. You guys seen my bathroom before. I actually put you guys, I didn't put you guys there before, but I actually like this position for my hands at the moment. Okay, seriously, I probably shouldn't have turned on the tap first. Good job, me. Where's my, oh, it's in the shower. Lol. What's that doing out? Just have a random case of nothingness. Soap. Just need to really wash my hands, guys. God, that makes your hands so like, it makes your hands go like all wrinkly, like when you go into like water, but they're dry because of the cornstarch. It's like, it's the weirdest feeling, like ever. I have like all in my legs, so I'm just using the water bit of my hands to get it all off. I'm not in the mood for a shower tonight. Even though I had dance like twice today, I'm seriously not in the mood for a shower. I'm like, no one's home. So like I can like say to my parents like I have. I know you probably, you germaphones out there. Look, I can't pronounce words, okay? I'm having a really bad day at pronouncing words and spelling today. Like, really bad. So, we had a practice nap plan test in my grow class today. It was like the worst. I had the worst marks ever. Yeah, I'll tell you about this in the next minute. Okay, so now we're done in the bathroom. So, lol. Okay, back in my room. It's so weird just seeing my room's like back to front in the camera. It's like so weird. What was that? I'm weird. Okay. Anyway, back to like a normal weekly update. Now, if I'm looking over to this side, I'm sorry guys, but that's how I'm filming, so. Unless you wanted me to flip my phone around and that would just be a pain, I'm just gonna sit in my chair and like, oh, look at that. It's my school clothes and my bag, my desk. Hey, there's all my MLPs. And some of my new How to Train Your Dragons, courtesy of Jessie the Wolf. I have like Toothless and the Light Fury, sorry. Anywho, new t-shirt. So great. Okay, weekly update, guys. And again, sorry if I'm looking up there. Not my fault. I'll try, but yeah. Anyway, weekly update. Okay, first thing you guys need to know is that today's the second last day of school, so I'll be able to post a lot more often. And if I don't, it's probably either because I'm on my Frisbee camp. I'll tell you about that more later. Or I might be able to, I'm not sure. Or I will be at gymnastics, or I'll be doing something random, like always. But first thing you guys definitely need to know is that we have recently found out that I am dyslexic. Now, for those students out there, I'm pretty sure that most teachers and like adults would know, but if you're a student or and just ex-student and you don't know what dyslexia is pretty much how the mind receives what your eyes are seeing. Usually it's either with writing and stuff. For me, in my case, black on white or white on black is really bad. So like this, I can read that because I can read it because it's backwards. What? So I could read that backwards, but it's really hard to read. It's blurry. It's not blurry, but I use me and my mum call it gel. It's not really a gel, but it turns the white into blue, and now I can read it, which is awesome. And I also, if you notice, it looks like a screensaver on here, and I have one on this phone too. It's actually a blue tint because my eyes work best when I have a blue tint or a grey tint on. And I also work with a purple pen, so love, that's half love all the way, kind of. Yeah, most teachers that don't teach me would probably think I'm a rebel, but too bad, so sad. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Thinking. That's the main thing this week. Assignments are finished, which is great. Oh, yeah. And we also have Year 9 nap plan coming up. Great. I mean, just look at those eyes. So that's great. I haven't told you guys this recently, and definitely not to some of my friends. I'm sorry, but I'm having severe troubles at night. And not literally severe troubles at night, but let's just say this, I'm not actually, I'm sleeping, but not for as many hours as I actually need. A couple of my friends would know what I'm talking about because they have the same problem as me, which is kind of good considering I can relate to them. Oh my god, my eyes. But yeah, so I would not to alarm anyone or anything, and it's definitely not something that can actually be fixed that I know of. And and I'm not saying this a good way or a bad way at the same time, but I kind of I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I stop breathing half the time when I'm actually you know when people strangle you and it's right there, it's right where your airway is. I've had that before when I was younger, and I can do that to myself like that. That's exactly that's exactly where it is. I can catch my breath back really, really fast, snap. But if you haven't, I'm getting that with that hand. Not as better. That one's better. Good enough. But yeah, I stop breathing when I'm asleep. I can stop my breath just instantly, like, all of a sudden I would just be like walking around and I like feel my chest like contract, and then all of a sudden I just like stop breathing. I can actually like physically. That is so weird. I just looked out my window and there's an aeroplane. It's like an aeroplane, and they're like coming in as one. Except like that one's back there. Okay. Anyway, I don't have a lot of time on this thing. I've actually got a couple videos that I do need to upload, but they're all like bad, so I don't think I will upload them. Yeah. I probably won't, just considering I might upload one of them, and I'll just recap what it is just in case I don't upload it, and I most likely will not, just considering it's a really bad quality thing. This actually might just be bad quality because there's a whole bunch of like bad stuff on my screen at the moment. So, Project Zorgo. Houston, we may have a problem. Now, I actually got a DM from what we know as PZ13. Yes, unfortunately, PZ13 is actually like a member. For some reason, they knew me. I don't know why, but it's not just PZ13 after me anymore. It's actually two, but one's actually hacking me. Like, it's hacking my channel. And PZ13 is literally, like, after me. Like, they go to my school. Like, they know where I live, kind of thing. It's kind of creepy. But, I don't know who it is. I'm going to take a guess, and it's, like, PZ401 or something. I don't know. But I'm just taking a random guess. But they delivered me... Did I seriously just drop it? Oh my god. Klutz. Yeah. So, they sent me this in the mail. They had, oh my god, stop dropping it! Had Sam and my last name. I'm not going to say my last name just because I don't want any other people coming after me or anything. So, my friends obviously know my last name. I mean, like, it's not a joke or anything. Okay. Yeah, so Sam, last name, PZ, or PZ, and the number, and it said, like, PZ, like, 302 or something. I don't know why. Maybe that's, like, their mailman or something, or maybe that's the other one that's after me, I don't know. But, they sent me this. Like, it was just in an envelope. And they had, like, packaging around it. So it's like, just prank if anyone, like, opened it. Only I would be able to find this. Like, I mean, who else would have been able to apart from me in my house? And on the letter behind it, so, like, there was, like, that there. I can't take that off. Like, it's actually, like, inside of it. I'm assuming it's, like, you know, those barcode things, like you scan it and all that stuff. It said join us or we will delete. And in that video, I said, do I join them like as like a spy, or do I like not join them and risk losing my channel? I mean, if I risk losing my channel, I lose all this, all that from year 7. I lose the one from my mum when my mum helped me out with it, and that was those were my Five Nights at Freddy's ones. Those were really good. Five Nights at Pinky's, Freddy's, whatever. I really loved those ones. My first 2 vlogs, they weren't as good, and like my Easter special definitely wasn't as good. But like if I lose you guys, like yes, I will be able to start a new channel, and yes, I will be able to start from scratch, and I'll be able to edit all my videos and all this so amazing stuff that, yeah, think about it and you're just like, but I don't want to lose all that progress that I made. So, guys, I'm just about to lose you guys on this video. So, comment down below, do you think I should join Project Zorgo and use this? Or should I become like a spy for them, or do I just don't join? And also, if you want to comment down below what you want me to film for my next video. I will definitely appreciate that. So, peace guys, you're the best. And also if you come up with a special idea for me to do like an outro, that would be great because I want to get rid of this. Okay, peace guys, you're the best.